Hey, where's Autumn?
Right here.
Hi, girl. She looked like she up to something. Listen, I wanted to call you to tell you first about the appointment that the only time an appointment is in Farmington is when Hartford Hospital doesn't have one the soonest available. So
Okay.
like if it's too far out, like over a month, then I will put it in Hartford Hospital.
Okay.
That's why it's spaced out like that. But I wanted to talk to you about some things. Trayson said that he was locked out of the co-parent.
Yeah, I help him get in.
Yeah, please, because I tried my best to be civil with Trayson. Even asked
Mhm.
him, I hope you doing well. How you feeling? Like even today when I talked to him, I asked him like, what is that in your back? Like what does it affect? Da 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 da. This that and this. Just talking to him, because at
Mhm.
the end of the day, it's not like your health is important to your daughter too, but
Absolutely.
I have to sit on the phone with Trayson and he want to talk about us being a family all the time. We can't never have a conversation. Then it gotta every time it's overwhelming to me because I gotta hear him talk about us having sex, how he misses it every single time. Every single time. And then he gotta say whatever he wants to say first. And I have to listen to it. And then after that it's just nothing. And then also he brought up to me how he feels some type of way about Kai talking about his siblings. So now I gotta tell Kai, don't Kai not a little ass boy. So if I tell him you can't talk about your siblings in front of Trayson
No,
because it,
don't tell him that. He can talk about his siblings, his father, anybody he wants
no,
to.
that I totally understand. I could hold on. I could sit here and tell Kai you could talk about whoever, but in spite, Trayson will use that against me and be spiteful in a certain way. So I have to like watch what I do and everything like that, because I'm like, all right. At first I was like, fuck it, I'm not gonna every day. And obviously that's your granddaughter and you do what you have to do to assist with her. But is everyone over there okay with primarily taking care of Autumn more than Trayson?
Listen,
Everybody, everybody cool. That to the point that if I go to court and everybody gonna be like, nope, she's straight over here, and her father takes care of her because it's not even. He's a.
he couldn't lie about his schedule. I'm sure the judge will say, I need to see your schedule for that. You know what I mean? We could lie for him if we wanted to. You know? Like, you can't lie. Nobody's gonna lie on a legal document for anybody.
That
You can't.
I really don't. I don't agree with that. I really don't agree with that, especially when it comes to his lawyer. And that's the whole reason why his lawyer didn't want him to let Autumn come out here, because she can't do shit in Texas like she could do shit in Connecticut.
Mm,
So
mm.
at any time he can finesse and say certain. My thing is just like, if the court was to ask you, do you have Autumn more than Tracy? What would you tell them the truth, Michelle?
Yeah, I would tell them the truth because they would know his work hours. They would know his work hours. Like, all they have to do is audit his work schedule. Like, you can't lie about that.
My thing is like,
But just like his argument to me was, which Amy said it too. You know what I mean? Like, okay, it would be the same for when she was with her mother and she was in daycare. Like, if the daycare can't be better than family, you know what I mean? It's a catch fucking 22. This shit is crazy. Like, I wouldn't talk to him off of that because that shit that he is
I really beg to differ with that. I really beg to differ, because if I'm working a 9 to 5 job and she's in school, it's not the same. It's not the same, because she is, which he has a night job. He has a mid shift job. So I'm trying to understand, how is that the same? It's not a catch 22 at all to me. It would be a catch 22 if your son had a 9 to 5 job. If he worked from 8 in the morning to 5 in the afternoon, or 9 to 5, then it would be. This is what I'm really trying to understand. He doesn't have that at all. He had from November all the way until now. We about to go into the springtime. Still hasn't updated. He hasn't changed his shift. So that, thank you. That's what I wanted confirmation on, because It's not the same thing. I would never get a night job ever, ever. Working my schedule as a mother. Even if I lived in Connecticut or my family lived in Texas, I would still never get that. Even though if my sisters was present to watch my kid, that's not their responsibilities. My sisters is there to help me in case of an emergency. So I'm just trying to understand the fight in court, and basically that's what it's gonna be. But there's nothing there that says that he works a 2 to 11 or whatever, and sometimes overnight. So how is it the same to a shift that I'm getting? I'm turning down jobs because I can't take nighttime, and I'm paying for daycare for Kai. So I'm just trying to understand, like, what is people really for Autumn coming back home primarily, or when shit hit the fan and we go in front of the judge, is gonna be these type of arguments? Because I'm never gonna pay for a lawyer ever. He could spend as much money on he want as that crooked ass lawyer. On that crooked ass lawyer, he could do that. I'm never paying for a lawyer. Not with shit that I could read and I could file shit on my own. That's crazy as hell. Me and him, a totally different shift. He has a totally different shift. So that's gonna be the argument with his fucking crooked ass lawyer. The fuck out of here. That lady be on coke half the. You want to say that? Nah, that's not. I'm trying to understand. I'm still trying to understand that. I'm trying to understand that. Ain't no way. Like ain't no way at all. And my thing is just like, you cannot take care of your daughter with what's going on with you. And I, as like calm and equal as I can. When that shit happened to Autumn and she got injured, I talked to her after school. He didn't inform her arm was hurting or anything like that. And he got Autumn off the bus. Y'all took off Autumn clothes. Francis called and said that she was coming to pick up Autumn. Nobody informed Francis that Autumn was in the ER.
Because I felt like you hadn't known yet.
I understand that, but right when he out the door to go to the hospital, just like I told him, I said, you could have turned around and said, Ma, call her. Do you know, he goes into the hospital and they sit down, then they sign in and all that. I got results from her thing. So nobody was going to tell me that my daughter was in or anything like that until I called, which is weird. If I would have did that to y'all, somebody would have fucking called DCF on me. I know it for sure. And I know Trayson do a lot of fucked up things. So I don't know if when you do things to people, a lot of times you think somebody gonna do something back to you. Why wouldn't you call me when my daughter? I didn't report that at all. I be working with this man. This is what I'm saying. Like, I'm trying to understand. Like,
I'm listening.
No, hold. It's because Kai walking up to the car. Hi, baby. Hey, go take off your book bag and stuff, and then I'm gonna call you so we could go run to the supermarket real quick. Be careful when you open the door, please.
You can't be near the stove. You gotta.
I don't, and then it's just like man, I don't know. I don't know. And then his excuse today was, yeah, I need Autumn here with me because I need love. I don't have love. You all the way over there. Like, people see what it really is with him. It ain't even about the baby, yo. It's about hurting me and having control over a child, yo. Over a child. Like, if I had the same medical issues, God forbid, as Trayson, and I had Autumn primarily living over here with me, and I'm telling him, yeah, I'm in the hospital, I had doing this, doing that, he would have been had me in court to take my daughter back from me. That's why I'm like, yo, I'm trying to work with you. Ain't trying to take your rights away. Ain't no way I could take your rights away, but it don't make sense, yo. It don't make sense at all.
I understand your frustration. Like,
hold on, baby. I told you to just wait a second. Go wait inside. I'm gonna call you.
Hey, Mommy, can I bring my silly string?
Yeah.
Already.
All right, play with it out here. Yes. Yes, go ahead, Michelle.
Yeah, I just hear your frustration and I get it. But honestly, truthfully, Trayson does not want my Trayson takes the advice of his attorney, Kathy. I can't tell you more than ways than one. Trayson and I, we clash on a couple of things when it comes to Audie. He does not want my advice. He advice of his attorney. So whatever you see fit is on a mother. I advise you to do. Like if you want to promotion is I wouldn't tell you not to. I mean that's your baby. You entitled to your feelings and the way you feel. Like I wouldn't tell you any different. I wouldn't tell him any different. Like it's not. It shouldn't be a fight because we family and we should be trying to co-parent and get along for the sake of all them. This fight has been too long. I don't want to fight every day.
No,
I don't want to argue every day.
my thing is just like, and of course, he has rights as a father. But my thing is just like, the reason why I'm asking, can you just have her come back home is because you have not updated your work shift. And other people are taking care of your responsibilities. That's my only thing. It'd be different if he was working a 9 to 5 job or something like that. And I'm talking about, give me my daughter back. Da, 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 da. My thing is like, he had several months to change your shift. That's all I'm saying. And then on top of that, you're not changing your shift and your health is not getting better. So that's all I'm, and then I try to make it like, let me try to talk to you to ask you, like, do you, it even as something like, just throw it out there. Just remember, if shit nope, I got my family, I'm straight, da da da. Okay, whatever, whatever, whatever. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm tired of him and I'm tired of his crackheaded ass lawyer. I don't care. Like, it's just like, God don't like ugly. God don't. If you don't see how real God is in the shit that they do to people, this is a child. This is an innocent child, yo. An innocent child. If you love your daughter and you really wanted her in the state of Connecticut, you would do everything to fit her schedule. Everything. And like I said, I could have not said shit to him, and I could have filed a motion about how people neglected to tell me that my daughter was hurt, how many hours it took, how I didn't even talk to her father until midnight that night. But I said, no, I'm going to handle this as a family. Supposed to do this, but I'm not taking this shit. How much do you want to be around your daughter that you not changing your shift? That shit crazy. That I'ma have it's all good. I'ma have this shit crazy. It really is.
I'm gonna tell you, you ain't got no fight from me.
I just like, and thank you for talking to me. Thank you for not like getting upset about me raising my voice. You know it's not directly to you. But my thing is, you are a great father. Ain't nobody taking that. But my thing is just like, yo, come on. She not getting the education that she should at all. Everybody was screaming in the fall time. I'm gonna be this. What happened to all them schools that Erica was saying? What happened to everything? My daughter been in
the Board of Education. We would have to literally use Erica address. The Board of Education in that same school, because Erica we wanted her to go to Ribbon Street. They said Ribbon Street would be a good fit for Autumn because it will overstimulate her. Autumn is not on the autistic scale they felt that she would need to be in a specialized school. They said Autumn should be with her peers. I just want y'all to work it out. I want y'all to get along.
I just want Trayson to stand in the way that he's supposed to with Autumn. There's no reason why she should be in. If he haven't gone to the Board of Education and speak to them about her getting into another school or something like that, or some type of school that's gonna help her, how he's on this type of shit. This is the type of shit I could go to court and use against him. Why? When I don't want to beef with the nigga, I want to work with him. Your daughter not getting no education. I did that in 2.1 out in Texas. I had her about to go to school in Manchester before I had to leave for my damn safety. So my thing is like, what are you doing? Everybody was screaming all these beautiful things that was gonna happen for her. And nothing, it's still the same. She's at Sands for fucking 2.5 hours or less. not even getting no education. My daughter is not in daycare, so she could be fully active with other kids. What is he waiting for? For me to get a job? And he better not wait for me to get a job, because I never asked him to pay daycare. How you okay with your daughter being in school for over 2 hours and you don't put her in daycare so she can interact with other kids? I was paying all that shit by myself. That's why it's like, with no help.
Calm down, like, I know you frustrated or something, but don't get upset, because Kai will be in that car in a minute, and he done seen too much. And he overjoyed that, the fact that me and you talk.
Yes.
So I don't, you know what I mean? Like, but I'm going to tell you this, if it's a motion you have to file that, cat.
Michelle, from my fucking heart, I'm trying to work with him, you feel me? Realistically, he got medical problems. I would give him more time, change shift. I have to be realistic. I'm not even like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm trying to work with you. I'm trying.
I spoke to Trayson about his schedule. I definitely did.
Plenty of times. We done shared this. It's not fair to you. Yes, I told him to. Our family is there to help. But you have a life. And then at the same time, it's not, nobody's putting a gun to your head to force you to take care of Autumn, but you care about her safety. And you know what I'm saying? So you jeopardize your and what you gotta do to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, I'm gonna calm down. Thank you for talking to me, but I'm not about to do that right away. No matter what we've been through, I will always love Trayson. So I'm gonna try to work with him. I'm gonna give him some time.
I mean, but the things you're asking him to do aren't bad things. They aren't bad things. So, you know what I mean?
I'ma just
get out of the way of hurt and him having to look for all of them. Like, none of that stuff that happened to all of us in our past. I'm not gonna revisit the past. I'm not gonna talk about what me and you've been through, because we won't agree. So I'm not gonna do that. It helps us in no way, shape, or form talking about the past. Listen, I want to move forward. I want to move forward in the best way. Again, I don't want to spend my time fighting anybody every day. Like, it's not in kind on the best interest for every time the parents speak. It's a feed. Y'all can't. It ain't no way. Let me get some. It ain't no way. Like, I wouldn't even, when my baby father was living 23 years, I don't want to know nothing about his current situation. Like, that's not my business. I don't want to revisit the past. We'll never be together. Like, talk about the kids. Talk about, like, Kaz, remember this? You know what I mean? We used to have fun together, but don't revisit romanticizing any relationship.
yes. Yes, I try. And then the thing that confused me with him is that he think that he could just say sorry and it's over. Like, when he apologized to me, he said, I apologize, but honestly, I don't even know what the fuck I'm apologizing about. I'm just apologizing because you want me to. What?
But that ain't another apology.
What?
That ain't an apology at all.
And no, we don't need to talk on the app, because we could talk on here. I'm locked out. Say you forgot your password. I don't know. I don't know. But I just wanted to say that I try to work with him as much as I can. And yeah, Kai's gonna call Autumn from the phone.
Okay.
All right. Baby, can you put the garbage can back over here and then get in the car?